Konnichiwa minasan. My name is Satochi Morimoto. I am living here in Kurama for many years. Today, my great-grandchildren, they come from faraway Brazil to celebrate old man's birthday. Happy time. They speak English very well, these young ones. Much better than old Satoshi speaks Portuguese. So, I must teach them important things about our Japanese ways in English. You see, in Japan, there are rules. Things you can do, things you cannot do. Things you should do to show respect. Things that are maybe okay, maybe not so okay. Just like in language, the words we choose, they have power. Small words like can and should, they tell a big story about what is allowed, what is expected. So, let old man share a little wisdom with you and with my dear great-grandchildren. Let's talk about these small words, these modals you call them. They are very important for good understanding, for living together in peace and respect. Aye, let's begin.
Konnichiwa minasan. My name is Satochi Morimoto. I am living here in Kurama for many years. Today, my great-grandchildren, they come from faraway Brazil to celebrate old man's birthday. Happy time.
They speak English very well, these young ones. Much better than old Satoshi speaks Portuguese. So, I must teach them important things about our Japanese ways in English. You see, in Japan, there are rules. Things you can do, things you cannot do. Things you should do to show respect. Things that are maybe okay, maybe not so okay. Just like in language, the words we choose, they have power. Small words like can and should, they tell a big story about what is allowed, what is expected. So, let old man share a little wisdom with you and with my dear great-grandchildren. Let's talk about these small words, these modals you call them. They are very important for good understanding, for living together in peace and respect. Aye, let's begin. Aye. So let's begin with some very common words. Can, could, and may. They seem simple, yes? But their intention, their kimochi, is very different. When my great-grandson asks, "Grandpa, can I play with your bonsai tools?" He is asking about his ability to use them, or for my permission in a simple, direct way. Can is for what is possible, what you are able to do. You can lift that heavy pot, I might say, if he is strong enough, or you can go outside and play if the weather is good. It is about present ability or simple permission. Now, if he says, "Grandpa, could I play with your bonsai tools?" This is different. Could is more polite. It is a gentler request for permission, or it speaks of a possibility in the future, or an ability in the past. You could try to prune this branch if you are careful, I might suggest. Yesterday, I could see Mount Kurama very clearly from here.
It is softer, more respectful, like a bowing gesture.
And then there is May. Grandpa, may I play with your bonsai tools?
This is very formal permission. It is like asking a sensei for guidance. May also speaks of possibility, but perhaps a little more uncertain, a little more distant. It may rain later, or you may find peace in the garden. It is a word of respect, of formal allowance, or a gentle suggestion of what could be. You see, even these small words, can, could, may, they carry different intentions. They change how your words are received, like the delicate turning of a bonsai branch. Choose wisely.
Now, let's talk about guiding others, or even ourselves. Words like should, must, and have to. They all speak of obligation, but like a master choosing the right tool for a bonsai, their touch is very different. Should is like a gentle suggestion.
When I tell my great-grandson, you should water your bonsai every day, it's a piece of wisdom, a recommendation for its well-being. It's not a strict command. It's what is good, what is expected. It leaves room for choice, like choosing the path on the mountain. But must. Must is stronger. When I say, you must remove all dead leaves before repotting, it is a strong obligation, a rule that comes from inside the process, from necessity. It's also for a strong logical deduction.
Then there is have to. You have to pay the temple offering before you can enter. This is an external obligation, a rule from outside, from society. It is not always what you want to do, but it is necessary.
Have to feels like a path decided by others. You see how these words shape our understanding of rules and expectations. Should offers guidance. Must states strong necessity. And have to points to external requirements.
Choosing the right one shows wisdom. Understanding the delicate balance in giving advice or stating a rule. It is a very important art in communication.
Now let us speak of what is not yet certain, of tomorrow, of possibilities. We use words like will, would, and might. They guide us through the misty path of the future. Will is like a strong branch, a firm prediction, or a spontaneous decision.
When I say the cherry blossoms will bloom next month, I am stating a strong expectation. Or, I will make tea now, a decision made in this very moment. Will speaks of a future that feels certain, like the rising sun.
But would is a gentle breeze, a polite request, or a dream. Grandpa, would you please tell us a story? My great-grandson asks. It is polite.
Or, I would love to visit Mount Fuji again. A wish.
Would also guides us in polite suggestions or in conditional thoughts. If I were younger, I would climb that mountain. It is the word of hypothetical beauty. And might. Might is like a cloud in the sky. It speaks of possibility, but a smaller one, less certain. It might rain later, I tell my great-grandson.
Might reminds us that the future holds many paths, some clearer than others. You see how these small words help us paint the picture of tomorrow? From strong predictions to gentle wishes, they allow us to navigate the future with wisdom and respect for what is and what could be. It is the wisdom of accepting uncertainty. So, what happens when all these small words, these modals, meet in the real world of conversation? They create a social dance, a delicate balance in how we communicate, how we lead, and how we follow. Imagine my great-grandson asking me, "Grandpa, can I stay up late tonight?" If I say, "You can," it's simple permission, a fact about his ability. But if I say, "You should go to bed now," it's guidance, a gentle nudge for his well-being. And if I say, "You must go to bed now," that is a strong command. The same idea, but with very different intentions, very different impacts on our relationship. The true mastery of language, like the art of bonsai, is in knowing the delicate balance. It's understanding that a word like could or would can open doors with politeness, while must or shall can firmly close them or set clear boundaries. It's about choosing not just the correct word, but the word that carries the right intention, the right weight for that specific moment and that specific person. This is the very essence of idiomatic etiquette. It is about navigating the human conversation with wisdom, building trust and understanding. When you use modals with intention, you are not just speaking English, you are shaping relationships. You are living the language, not just learning it. So, dear ones, our journey through these small, powerful words has shown us a profound truth. Language is not just about grammar. It is about intention, about the subtle choices we make that reveal what is truly in our hearts and minds. Words like can, should, must, may, will, would, and might are not mere commands or simple possibilities. They are tools, like the delicate instruments of a bonsai master, used to shape our messages with precision. They allow us to express permission, obligation, advice, possibility, and desire with the exact nuance needed for each moment, each person. The true wisdom in communication, the highest art, is understanding that fluency is not just speaking correctly, it is connecting genuinely. It is speaking with an intention so clear that it builds bridges of understanding, transforming diverse personalities into a harmonious garden where everyone can flourish. Remember the words of old Satoshi. Observe, listen.
Choose your words, your modals, with wisdom. For in those choices lies the power to shape not just conversations, but relationships, and indeed our world. This is the true path to understanding. Hai.
And that was the subtle power of modals, how can and should change everything. I truly hope this journey with Master Satoshi has inspired you to choose your words with greater intention and to shape your conversations with wisdom.
If this exploration resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up. Share it with a friend who navigates complex conversations, and don't forget to subscribe to Sodré English Tutor for more real conversations that bridge language, culture, and human understanding.
Your support helps us keep exploring these fascinating topics. See you in our next conversation.